Hello Gamer Friends fans and welcome to this ninth round of the Summer Octgn League matchup. I'm using my Lanni Kraken deck and I'm up against Lanni's son. And I've got a pretty good starting hand here. I should just say that
should be fairly interesting.
I have recorded this game before. Unfortunately, the audio went really bad thanks to looking after my kids that day. So I'm just redoing it now. I've tried editing a few things out here and there to speed things up because this is quite a long game.
So I do apologise if there is any background noise.
I can only do so much going back and forth. I've got Nationals tomorrow as I speak here. This is actually my national deck. Just giving it a spin.
So they've got 4 cards set up.
Not had an amazing amount of time to edit it. I do apologise, but hopefully it'll still be enjoyable. So we've got Tyrion, Bronn, a Bastard Daughter, and a Western Fiefdoms. I've got Cersei, Maester Pycelle, Lansport Merchant, and
Western
a
Fiefdoms.
Rose Road.
Okay.
So, not a great draw into it, and there's nothing impactful. There's nothing bad, there's just nothing overly impactful there. 2 copies of the Hound. Hound's great, but there's no one 2. I've got a King's Road though, so if I do bump into anything good, and I've got a High Claim Pot out, I should be alright. I can't quite remember what I did. I think I'm going to go Calm. But we will see. But anyway, on the subject of Nationals, I've just wrapped up the Reading coverage on the channel. You can see all 9 games there and a nice little playlist. So if you haven't checked them, please do check them out. There are some cracking games in there. And I'm taking my camera to Nationals, so hopefully, as long as everyone's okay with it, I'm going to bring you the whole of that. All possibly 11 games going by what I've heard recently. So it could be a long day. Can't believe we're doing it in a day. And we have Naval going into Carnival Westeros. So in some respects, we'll be lucky I didn't have my big characters out because I've been tempted to play trading. As always, Calm is a very useful opening plot. And my opponent has made me first player. So I'm going to declare military because I currently have no military icons. And let's see what we draw into. A Tywin. Always good.
So I've drawn into Tywin and I've got
so that will give me, I have 9 gold including the reducer effects of these. So get Tywin out, probably milk Tyrion. I think I can't quite remember what I did, so it probably will be a surprise much as to you. So we got the King's Road, getting the full reduction. And there's the big man himself. Now, I guess partly might be tempted. I should probably go to bidding war for Bronn here, but I can't quite remember what the rule is on it. I'm honest. Is it 1 gold or 2 gold for Bronn? Check that while we wait to see what my opponent does. So I'm probably going to sit here on 1 gold because I've got Nightmares, so if he puts out anything big and impactful or scary like the Mountain or
let's just sit on because I've got
Nightmares. I can always Nightmares.
Let's see what he does. So we've got a Lannister, something Lannister coming out. So it's an interesting one of the sort of local guys, Kev, he went to Blackwater Bay, did really well, and he opened up every turn with Naval, and he said pretty much every turn it actually hit something. It's something people tend to forget about. I know I have a few. I've started forgetting about it because people just don't run it anymore.
Just wait until he's just.
They do run it, but it's not as
common. So we've got a Rose Red out.
I also think when the winter and summer agendas come out, there's going to be more winter and summer plots. It's going to kind of disappear a little. Let's see what else we got here.
I should also say, although I'm currently keeping the secret, it's not as if I have any ambitions I could actually win the Nationals. I'm more going experience.
It might be.
So it's more tongue-in-cheek than anything else, I think. Saying on. So I've got Cersei and then Tywin being targeted. I assume it's probably going to be Milk of the Poppy. Getting revenge for the milk I put on him, or is this going to be an intrigue icon?
Okay.
Oh, okay, it's a tainted.
So
that's annoying.
That's not good because that probably means he's going to.
No intrigue icon there for.
So I think I'm going to pass challenges.
Tywin, he's sitting on 1 gold, so there's a good chance we could see milk coming in here. looking back and now, could also been tempted to put the fishing net on Bronn.
Any actions? Nope.
Because it doesn't matter. It basically makes his ability useless. It's almost as good as milking him.
Yeah.
Almost. So, just being asked got any actions, and I said nope, and it's asking if he does, which he doesn't. Okay, and I'm going to pass challenges here. I want to defend that intrigue in case he has got milk, because Tyrion doesn't have stealth.
As well, then he can't afford.
So I've got enough power, I've got enough strength there in intrigue to block it, just in case he has got tears, because so I know pretty much in every single Martell deck I build, there's 3 tiers of Lys in there. And Tywin. In some respects that might be a mistake. I probably could have done a military, but I guess also... I guess I was worried about the... the bastard daughter taking a card out of hand, but at the same time my hand's not that great. There's nothing there by the nightmares. I'm desperate to lose. Even takes the hound out. I've got another copy in hand, so I probably should have done the military.
So my dumb.
He doesn't have enough gold to do a put to the sword in return as long as he defends. So yeah,
I think
that was a mistake then. So I get a power for Dom. We pass. Yeah, in hindsight, I should have done the military there.
So still got nothing great in hand. So I'm probably
defend.
Going to. Is it too early to pick confiscation?
So next plot, probably. Imagine I'd be confiscation or counting coppers at this point.
Confiscation.
I think that first snow probably wouldn't be a bad bet. His board's low. Bronn and the bastard daughter go back to hand.
6 gold.
Tyrion's milk.
And the hound
so put first snow out, and then I could always bounce the hound in or the burnmen if I don't. If I don't see enough, don't see anything big, can't get a character out, and indeed I do first snow.
So we'll let him go first.
And what's he played? He's played Noble Cause, so not as great, but well, anyway, we'll make him go first.
Okay.
Draw 2 cards.
Ratchet's Raiders, just in time.
Treachery.
As long as Tywin doesn't die before
so let's see what the opponent can get at now. He's got a lot of. He hasn't got bad econ. That's effectively 9 gold out there.
Really would like to have seen a
so we've got
Iron Mines at this point.
So we're going to have a Lannister character hit the table.
King's Road. Should have gone first.
Oh, we've got King's Road. Now I'm sort of semi-regretting not going first because I could have treacheryed that, but I didn't know at the time.
Tyne Sand, so that's annoying.
And Nymeria Sand, so that interesting thing here is that's not a noble and it's not a Lannister character. He hasn't taken the reduction for either. He's just used the King's Road, so probably what I was thinking about. It because she's probably just drawn into Nymeria, so he probably wanted to. Probably just knowing about what was best to take.
And Cersei, so this turn
and Andrew got Cersei for that for the massive cost of 1 effectively of the 2 discounts.
Yeah. Okay. So he's going to have to.
And he's going to sit on 2.
I reckon.
So my immediate worry here is a trial by combat,
or
which
isn't good. So
or Tears of Lease. There's not much I can do about either.
Them out and then the Burnmen come in for claims.
So I think I'm either going to pass. I'm going to get the Ratter shirts out to try and get rid of that intrigue icon.
Really sorry about the noise here, guys. I thought that's good for the
So yeah, going for the Ratchet's Raiders, and then I'm going to... I guess I could Treachery. Well, interesting going for the... that's interesting.
Oh, you idiot.
Why did I fishing net her? Probably should have fishing net Cersei.
Oh,
so
shut up, monster!
Got her 2 claim intrigue off. And that leaves me no gold for the burn then, so that...
Treachery.
I think that was a mistake, personally.
Oh.
Oh, no, I guess not, because I'm going to Treachery, because I guess the plan is Treachery Nymeria.
Shut up.
So I only have 1 gold anyway. I'm going to leave him, no, I guess that was the plan, I'm going to leave him with no military icon, even if he stops me taking a military icon of him, I'm going to have a military icon, so... I guess that's what I was thinking, but not 100% sure about that. That's quite interesting watching the game back, commentating my own mistakes. So, asking has got any action? Actions, you go, of course, yes, Nymeria. Just going to see what he wants to take first, which I imagine is going to be Tywin's military. Yeah. No. Sorry. Computer says no. So that's 1 less thing to worry about. I still can't stop the intrigue challenge though, so unfortunately, if he has got Tears of Lease, I'm going to be losing Tywin. Cersei in for an intrigue challenge makes sense because even if I block with my Cersei, I can't stop it. I'm going to let this go unopposed. Interesting. So that answers any reactions. I guess I resign myself there. So if it's no reactions, so no tears. So I discard 2 cards. I lose a copy of the Hound, and I lose Pycelle. Pycelle's useful, but he's not amazing. So that's not the end of the world. And I say I've got 2 copies of the Hound, so I don't mind that. I do apologise for that noise from outside. Some idiot with his motorcycle. So we're Painter saying he wished he had tears. That would have been awesome. So that's Cersei done. I imagine he's probably going to pass here now. Try and leave some defence. But so yeah, so do keep an eye out for the Nationals. If you are watching these videos for the first time, if you like and if you subscribe to the channel, then you can get updates, let you know when the Nationals coverage is going to be released. It's probably about a week after Nationals, just because my work schedule is horrendous. Just after the week after Nationals, so and also prospect I'm probably going to get home about 2 o'clock Monday morning, and then got to get up at 7 for uni. For a little course I'm doing with work. So, we do have a military challenge. This is interesting. We've got the gold cloaks jumping in. So there I am assuming that's it. It's also a good play because it means the gold cloaks can be used as a military claim because they have to be discarded anyway. I must admit, this is a card I did not think was very good when I first started the game, and then the more I've played against them, the more I'm starting to really appreciate them. I still think Berman are slightly better in a lot of ways, but just because they don't jump back to your hand, so they protect you from March, whereas these don't. But they definitely have their place. So Tywin there blocks the military fully to gain a power. This now does leave me with an unopposed military, so we can get rid of that attainted, and then I imagine I'll do an intrigue just to take the pressure off his hand. Oh, and we have got power coming in, which I will let go unopposed. I'm not that worried about him jumping out to free power at this stage, because I will now get 2 unopposed challenges, and I really want to wreck that hand. If I can get him down to 4 cards now, after first snow, I don't think that's a bad. It's a bad turn of affairs. So, obvious one, military challenge with Ratchet's Raiders, unopposed, and gonna just say, yeah, can you get rid of that tainted? Horrible, horrible thing when I'm not using them. If I don't forget my unopposed power here.
So gain a power.
I didn't. And claim's obviously going to be the gold cloaks. And then we're going for the intrigue. Getting ready to add the power on, because I can't see where you can oppose this. So yeah, there's unopposed. And then he'll take Dom, so it will be 4-3. I'll be down, but that's not too bad. I've got some of my big key pieces out, so I'm quite happy about that. Pushing down his hand, he loses Bastard Auto and Bronn. I imagine there's probably better things in his hand than those two, but yeah. So as I was saying, yeah. So probably the week starting the 22nd. Probably going to aim to try and get the first video out. Yeah, and it's going to be a lot of editing involved, and then hopefully it'll roughly be 1 a day from then onwards until they're all out. Maybe a little break here and there as we've got the podcast or for the Octgn games. I don't think I have a game next week, because I'm pretty sure the last person I need to play in the group has only played the first game and has now dropped out. At which point it won't be until the top 32. So what plot do I play next? Part of me's tempted to do Marched, because no, going counting coppers. Okay. So he's doing.
Good. I want to be first.
He's going for the. What's it? My brain's gone. I'm having complete brain fire here. Confiscation. I imagine getting rid of the milk. Tyrion's a bit more useful in that front. I mean, you can't use Nymeria for defending any challenge, but not too bad. And drew 5 cards, and again, not greasing any of the big characters. But most importantly, I guess, is I've got another. I've got 2 treacheries, so Nymeria's not going to be doing much this game. And yep, going to get the reducer out for claim soak. And probably just going to pass. Yes. I think at this point I started bringing the hound in. But yeah, no, feeling pretty okay. This probably in hindsight, I should have probably bought the Rose Red out rather than the reducer. Then I wouldn't be able to play the hound. I probably would have had to play the Burnmen instead. But in the long term, that's going to probably do me better. We'll see. So we get dupe on Cersei.
Brian, I've got the money to steal one.
So one thing I'm looking forward to with after Nationals is actually playing some different decks. So I think Lanni Kraken's going to disappear for a while. Start messing around Night's Watch Kraken or Greyjoy Watch with Craven and Fishing Nets does interest me. So just quickly here, I tried using the King's Road and I treachery it, thinking obviously money's quite low. If I treachery the King's Road, try and keep his economy down. Hopefully, he won't get anyone big out because that could be the mountain or something else big and nasty. And now put him down to basically a 5-cost character at best. 4 of it's Martell, so that's and he's done. So he's gonna sit on 3 gold. So yeah, so that was one of those quick sort of snap decisions. I thought, yeah, I better just come in and stop this. And I'm going to go first and use Nightmares on Nymeria. So, just completely stopping the icon hate. Because Nymeria can swing a game by herself. So, make sure it's okay with that. And on to challenges.
Okey-dokey.
So, what was the best thing to do here? Cersei, intrigue, giving him money. Nope, don't like that one to start with. They could really get his hand down now. So we've got military coming in from the Rashos Raiders, going to be unopposed, barring Burnmen jumping in, or another Gold Cloaks jumping in. So I guess this has now committed me not to bring the Hound in this turn, but to bring in the Burnmen instead. But that's not necessarily awful. I think he's just weighing up his option whether to ambush in with a set of Gold Cloaks or his own Burnmen. Unopposed. David Scout just died to a claim.
His Viper's Eyes.
And his Viper's Eyes. So can't stop that. technically play before claim, but meh. And he gets rid of the hound. So that's both copies of the hound gone now, annoyingly. But
so let's do it now.
Again, there is him. I might, if he has got the gold cloaks, I might have been tempted to get rid of the Burnman. So now, if I get this Intrigue Out challenge off, I've got it. We completely got rid of his hand. So he's fully defending it. So that's interesting. So he's obviously got something in his hand he wants to defend. He wants to keep. So yeah. I think he also forgot the gold for Tyrion. Just having a little chat there saying he's saying that he's been forgetting to use it the last couple of turns. And it's one of the things I do find sometimes on Octagon is things that I remember when I'm face to face I do sometimes forget.
Okay.
So now I'm going to do a power challenge with the Lanni Support Merchant for 2 and a 2 power. Which leaves me Tywin standing in case anything untoward. It's kind of a sweeper. It means I'm not using as renowned, but at the same time it keeps me safe. A strength of 10 character, unless he's got some way of bringing stealth in for any free gold. I should be fairly safe from any shenanigans he could do with free gold. So, something for next turn. I think I'm going to probably look at marching because unless he brings in some Burnmen and ends there. So I lose my reducer, not a big loss, and he will lose his. Well, he'll either lose Nymeria or Cersei. And I think I made a mistake because I should have probably just brought the Bearman into Bearman out now myself, but I didn't. So yes, that's annoying, but it does happen. So it was actually quite funny. He's chatting saying, yeah, if someone gets to bring Bearman in then to play for March. Funny being that I have Bearman there ready to the march. So he does bring Bearman in, so that means I probably won't be looking at marching now, because even if they do attack, can't kill them. So he is done. That was my dominance. Try and get the power there to Tywin. I mean, he does basically earn it by himself. And I'm up to 7 power, so it's currently 7-4. Not the quickest game, unfortunately. I've been quite cautious in this one. I have a feeling I'm probably calling the banners now. Not 100% sure what I go for. Again, it's been a while ago I played this. See, part of me could be tempted to play confiscation, so in the confiscate my own fishing net, but at the same time there's so much attachment hate in so attachment stuff coming out of Martell. I think it would be dumb. So yeah, so in case what I'm doing here is at this point of the game, trading to cooling was nice. My son, I was having to keep my son on my lap to keep him calm, part of the reason I couldn't use the audio. So I actually have one hand at the moment. So I'm having to wait for his plot to go in so I can actually drag my plotting, because I couldn't press shift and drag. The fun that is having children. So I've drawn them to put to the sword and into Slint. This is the first time I've actually used Slint, so this could be an interesting experiment with him. He does intrigue me. a lot. And we have some ill and pain on the other side. So it always interests me when people use ill and pain, because I'm a sort of firm, quite believer in holding off a bit, using him after you've let them do a bit more marshalling. Because I mean, he's good, but you know, you don't know what they're going to drop out, and you can always just wait for one character to come out and use him. So 13 gold. So reduce him by 2. Got to put to the sword in hand as well. I've got treachery. I've forgotten to pay the Rose Raid, by the looks of it. Now I'm not going to pay that Rose Raid.
Let's go you.
So I'm going to pay a fishing net on Tywin, am I? Nope, a fishing net on... So I'm paying, that's interesting. I'm not going to pay the Rose Raid, that's good.
Why not?
Wonder why I did that. Because he's going to kneel a lot anyway. Okay. It really should be on Tyrion. Or Cersei. No, probably Tyrion. Get rid on the stealth. If we're very interested, do see Asher or Theon. And a 9 strength Tywin. Always good. So, actions. It's probably a bit of a tell here. I always ask my opponent if they've got any actions when I've got for Nymeria and I've got treachery in hand. So yes. No. He's just saying, wait, I know you have treachery. Maybe? So Nymeria's going to try and take... Let's go. Yeah, I actually got it. Don't worry. So that's actually all 3. I have seen all 3 treacheries. Using the one on the King's Road and on the... yeah, using the one on the King's Road and the one on the 2 on Nymeria, and I've used Nightmares on Nymeria. So Nymeria has used most of my counters now. So fortunately, I've drawn put to the sword, so we can put her to the sword. All going well, and there's not that many military icons out there. With Slint out, I can just bump him up to as much strength as I need to win the challenge by 5. So this could get brutal.
So probably need to put the sword in. Probably actually
well, at the moment, Tywin could basically do it by himself, being strength 14. So just waiting for challenges to start. There is could be a pain in the backside. I'll just confusing up here. So my opponent just saying that he hasn't got the latest image pack updates. I'm just reminding him what Slint does. Well, they can see the text, obviously you can't see the icons. So they're saying, yeah, he's military intrigue icon, and just going for the ability just to make sure. Only can see the strength. So it's just basically just going for it. It's only fair, although the cards are legal. You know, just clear things up, kind of being nice. So still can't get over why I've milked, so why I said efficiency pain. Should have put into Tyrion.
So the correct play here
is weird.
Is to go Tyrion, him.
Sure, at the time when I did it, it made perfect sense.
Stealth those two. Those two.
He's just thinking about what challenges to do. I think this also might be the part of the problem of having Screaming Child on lap. Is it just went with my initial thoughts and didn't really overly think about secondary ideas, maybe. So Tywin being a monster, that does make sense because when he has got one, you've got two characters stealthing around Tywin, but having Tywin being so big to come back at you basically means I can get through any challenge I want. Slint, I can intimidate whoever I want. It's a weird situation because obviously I'm down on characters. Basically, it's 4 characters against 6. But again, just because of the characters I've got, the position I'm in, it probably, and the fact that Nymeria has basically been pointless the entire game, it can be quite a challenge just to think, well, what's the best thing to do? I guess what would I do? Not knowing what that one card in hand is. Just saying that I should be Slint to kill the Chud. I'm actually not convinced by that because you're not going to get a military challenge through anyway. Sorry, Pain to kill the Chud because I can always defend. You can only stealth through one of my military icons. So I can give him Dane. Cedric Dane's getting an icon. Just asking which icon. Double checking hasn't said that already. I think I might just have again because someone was a spectator left, just the most annoying time as always, and flooded the text.
Intrigue, okay. So he's doing what I
checking intrigue with Cersei.
Stealthing.
And him stealthing.
Oh, I'm paying.
Is he going to forget the 2 gold again? Oh, massive intrigue. Okay. So this is an intrigue of 1, 2, 5, 9. So stealthing Tywin.
2, 3, 4,
oh, this could be big if he got this. If he gets this through, it's going to be big because So guess I'm going to have to defend with Slint and give him +10 strength.
9. So that is 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. No, 10. So he's got Wood as well. He's got Wood as well there, then I'm less worried about his hand. Okay.
Because I was, I'm going to lose both cards. So I'm just going to, I'll say 4 gold to 4 + 8 strength, and here's going to be the issue. I think I was typing he's E strength 10 because I kind of. So Slint showing his worth. I'm not sure about him yet. I like him in some ways, but I'm not sure he's great. Reminding him not to get the Tyrion gold. Sometimes I think I'm far too nice in this game. He says playing Lannister. So that's actually offended. I need to spend that because I need that put to the sword, and now I can basically put to the sword anyone I want.
Power. Stealth.
So we've got Tyrion, I imagine, probably doing power, stealthing.
Board. I'm not happy to let him. So Tywin is strength 10, 12, 13. So he could be strength 8. We're still on 5.
So I think I'm going to let's go unopposed. Yes, I do. Again, I'm not too worried about him gaining a little bit of power here. I just want to get the put to the sword off. Get rid of Nymeria. I can do an unopposed intrigue, possibly just to completely get rid of his hand. Might want to go unopposed power myself, actually, just trying to get the power gain up. But we will see. Is she going to be military?
Oh, okay.
So, military from the gold cloaks. I should bring in the burn men. Nil them out. I imagine I'm probably going to kill them. Keep the reducer just for whatever I see. Probably, yeah. And that's the military sorted out. So that's all 3 challenges he's done. I'm probably not going to mess around quite as much. So just in case, I don't know why, but I'm just saying just in case, I'm going to put both of them in. Military 13, 11 actually. Put to the sword Nymeria. It's actually quite hard. It's going to be Nymeria, or it's going to be. He's just saying he really wish you won the injury. He knows what's coming. You don't get that. You don't get all that in on a military. She got put to the sword, and there we go. Nymeria is going to bite the dust. So I think he's getting ready for Tywin. For Tyrion, sorry, to die. I get the fishing nets back, and his hand's empty now, so this will be power. So that will. So that's going to put me on 9. He's going to be on 7 in all fairness. So despite having Tyrion out and Tywin, sorry, out all game, it's still not been easy. So there we go, again, we're to power, end the turn, and that is his dominance. So we're basically top decking now, which is a bit annoying, but let's see what plot I'm going to play next.
So
I imagine I'm probably going to. So I think the 2 options here is either to go trading, just have loads of money, or march to go first. Why am I playing confiscation? Yeah, I think I'll just mind myself. I've. Yeah, but don't do it. Don't do it.
We're both top decking anyway, basically.
I don't know why I do play, but I think if I do this again, I'd probably march at this point, get the initiative, get Tywin and Slint just needing whoever I want them to nil, and go from there. Which What am I going to get? Am I really going to go trading? Just because I think I really want to go first on this one. The thing is, again, neither's got a hand, so I guess it doesn't matter. I guess if I do go second, I can always fishing nets.
March though, the risk of a double march, but then so 2, 4, 5. Oh, we've both got 5 characters. Yeah, okay, it's March. Get it out of the way, because I can play that on another character, on him maybe. I don't know. Push through, use that intimidate to get down something big. The Heath, and I've only got 1 low strength character, so I march them. He can't do anything.
So here we go. Yeah, looks like I'm going to get marched. Makes sense. Try and go first. Try and get that. Try and get the power I need. Probably won't be able to win it this turn, but next turn I can probably put myself in a position to win it. Hey, I clearly got to the hand I needed.
Double march, okay.
March and March, so
I wanted to go first.
Unfortunately he does get to go first. He's got less power.
That's perfect.
Yeah, that's not the end of the world for me, because it means I just lose. I'll probably at this point lose the Radshurst Raiders.
Cool, I'm only first player.
Okay, so imagine he's going to lose Dane and the Burnmen. Still not sure I like Edric Dane or not. Just giving him, probably just weighing it up. Probably if you get rid of yeah, but so this way Pain's actually quite useful because he can't defend, so you might as well use him. Might put anyone cheap out, you might as well use him on that. So I've got 8 gold. Drew Syria, which is a very nice at this point. Let's put the fishing net on Tyrion. It's got to be the move, surely. Yes. And give myself 2 gold remaining. So so again, it's been one of the game. Bar Tywin, I've not really seen my impactful multiple copy characters. Well, I guess it's the Hound, but lost them both. And yeah, second the book where I'm facing no military icons. Even if he gets a little bit out, I've got 3, maybe 4 character military icons. And Geo. So he's done there, so it's over to me for challenges.
Let's think about this.
Guess what's the play? You do Slint, upper strength by 1, on an intrigue, and then kneel out. Doesn't really matter which one to kneel out at this point, does it? I guess Tyrion, because he's got stealth.
Or just do military and then I can kneel them anyway. I don't need
and then let's.
Oh, this is difficult.
We'll do kneel out Cersei actually. So you do 2 strength. Do. Syria must do the military because he's only got military icons, no military icons to oppose him. Then Slint does does intrigue. He doesn't oppose that to kneel out whoever wants to kneel out, and Cersei does power at the end. I don't know. A few options. Okay, I guess say, guys, I can't remember what I did. I'm probably rambling here. I've been back to a lot recently. I dislike doing commentary on my own games less than doing it live, because then I can just talk about what I'm thinking. At that point, it all makes sense, and this one feels awkward because I'm talking about something I've done. So, okay, so I'm giving Tywin stealth. Interesting. That's going to get treachery. So that's the last card in hand, at least. So again, intrigue not overly needed. So again, we're both down to no cards in hand. Okay, so that's what we'll do. So I'm going to do a big military. So that's a mill of 5. So he's just saying not the best use of treachery. I'm saying he'd probably lost it anyway, so he might as well have used it. So that's unopposed. I'm going to need that Tyrion. Just by needing a stealth, so I was thinking. So I can pose any challenge coming back the other way. And he takes reduce off as claim. So I'm thinking him now. So I'm doing a power challenge of Cersei. This is interesting. I feel I probably should use Tywin for that, because Cersei's just as good as Tywin for blocking. But then Tywin will got the renowned, whereas on defense, Tywin's only strength 8 at the moment, which means both of them together can beat Tywin, or draw Tywin, so I won't get the renowned. He defends anyway. Okay. And do I pass or do I get in hindsight now? I think I would have just do the intrigue with Tywin. He can do a power back if he wants, but it gives me two. No, do the intrigue with Tywin. Okay, shut up, Karen. Ben, past Ben knows what he's doing. So it has to be unopposed. And then he'll come in with the power to take one off me, and another one. I'll end the turn on 12 power. He'll end the turn on 8, and I'm looking fairly good, I think. I say I think. I know the result because I played the game. So yeah, Dom there to Lanni's son, and I think I just played trading at this point because just to get the gold. So I get to go first. We're going to defend. Slint can just do his job. So Wildfire, not a bad shout. To lose character, he doesn't. And it's usually Cersei. Actually, I guess that does make sense because I've destroyed his hand already. And Syria is more useful to give me the extra stealth, so I can try and get an unopposed challenge here to win the game. Because an unopposed power challenge would win me the game currently. If Tywin is involved, because of the renowned. So I'm going to go second, so I've got to defend this before I can do that. I've also got to put to the sword, which Never upset to see.
No.
Ooh, what we got coming here? A milk. Okay, so that changes things a bit. Oh, I hate the way they do milk now. That -8. Oh, not milk in general. The way they do milk in Tywin was given meaning in -8 strength. It's like, can you just?
Yeah, it is. Well, that's also goes down. Okay.
So I play the what's it? The fishmongers, and I am done. So starting as a marshalling action. And this is probably looking a bit like all she wrote. So as I say, guys, I don't think I'm going to have a game for this next week, just because of the guy that's been in the league doesn't like he's actually playing. So that's me here being anal and taking those strength things off. Guys, so marshalling. So he's going to come as marshalling action. I said yeah. So I will be. But I say probably next week's probably going to be a light week just because of my work schedule, and I'll be editing the videos for from Nationals, getting them ready for the week after. So, but then come back. So that first week, so the last week of August, so pretty much. The videos start rolling out. Just then.
Intrigue.
So we've got Tyrion stealthing Tywin.
Power. Okay. Unopposed, funny enough.
For a power challenge. And there you go, unopposed. And then obviously after that, well, I'm not getting down to many games nights at the moment because I'm not getting a work schedule. So the Wednesday night games nights, my local shop has been pretty limited, which has been annoying. They did actually try to bring a tournament for this weekend, but I pointed out it was Nationals, so most of the people wouldn't be there. And yeah, so as and when they come up, I will, as I'm trying to get some more videos done, I will, obviously my plan is over the summer now is to be trying lots of experimental decks, so you probably see some Octgn games coming on, and me just trying out some decks with the new cards. Very excited about Kings of Winter. The new Reigns of Castamere for a Martell Reigns deck, I think, could be pretty brutal. I've also got a Night's Watch, so I've also got a Night's Watch Kraken deck in mind, or Kraken or Greyjoy Watch deck, just for Craven and Fishing Whiskers, neutering characters with a bit of choke. So I've got some ideas. So we've got Burnmen coming in. So I'm going to defend with Syria by the looks of it. Yeah, it can't be a Widow's Well, there's no gold left, so that's quite safe. So yeah, so lots of fun and shenanigans coming in the next over the next few weeks, leading on to kind of the Battle of the Trident and the Store Champs. Hopefully I'm going to get to quite a few Store Champs, get a load of videos for that. I might even do a little bit of Netrunner, just because I got really bored of Netrunner the last cycle, but the new cycle seems quite good fun actually. Okay, so we've got really, so thank you Octgn, lower the golden immediately puts 8 more strength onto Tywin. That's annoying. So Intrigue comes in, block that, so I want to keep the put to the sword. And so I'm going to do a military, am I? Okay, so we're actually going to go to another plot by the looks of this. I thought this game was over, so I started rounding up my plans. It's unopposed, so again, put to the sword Tyrion. Yeah. without seeing that many impactful characters, I have managed to neuter everything he's wanted to do, which I do feel bad for. And unfortunately, his doms were actually. I could have won at that turn. What was I playing at? If I'd done unopposed power, I'd have won dominance and won the game. That was really stupid. That was really, really stupid. Why did I even bother making us go to another turn? Yeah. Unopposed claim. Oh no, I wouldn't have won it in all fairness because I let his power go for it. Okay, that isn't quite so dumb then, because it wouldn't have been unopposed. So I wouldn't have won. I'd been on 14 power. Okay, not quite so annoyed at myself in hindsight. So now we've got first note into confiscation. I'm going to get rid of the milk. I think that's basically going to be game at this point. Well, it is game. But yeah, guys, so do keep an eye out over the next few months, weeks, whatever. It's going to be let's get my interior nice. So yeah, for those national games, nationals is the next big one. I think just making sure Tyrion hadn't died there. Nationals is going to be the big one from here for going forward. And obviously, I forgot we have the end of the Octgn League. Even when I do get knocked out, I'm going to try and record games, just to try and keep just try and keep it complete. I know I've missed a few rounds here and there where my opponents have not played. It's been quite annoying, but I would like to finish off this summer, the summer season, with a video for all the knockout rounds. So by the looks of that, he's not put anything down. I'm going to get my own Tyrion. I'm going to put a fishing net on Cersei because why not? So yeah. So you can't defend any challenges here. Just to really rub salt into the wound. And is he doing challenges or has he given up? By the sounds of it, I think from what you're saying, he drew into the Tywin dupe on the last turn. Couldn't afford to put him out. So I think, guys, that is it. So he has called it there. And yeah, so guys, thanks very much for watching. Come back next time where we'll have another exciting game for you. If you are going to Nationals this weekend, you'll probably see this after the Gateway Nationals, but good luck. And yeah, thanks guys, it's been emotional.